Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Isabel, and today we will do an attunement for the pituitary gland. And yeah, I felt called to work with this for the past few days, so I've been working with it for 3 days now. And if that's something you choose to do also, then yeah, be a little consistent because you might not notice changes right away. Maybe you don't notice any changes. I don't know. But I notice it like after 3 days now that I just feel more balanced, and I've been doing this like twice a day basically. But I'm going to say a little bit more about that afterwards. So how we're going to do this today is it's just going to be basically a psychic healing. So I'm going to work on things visually. But all you're doing is just relaxing into it. And yeah, try to be present with it and receptive. All right, so let's just start for now and close your eyes. And let's just start with let's make it three deep breaths together. So just start by taking a deep breath in. Out. In. Out. One more time in. And out. And let's get really grounded and centered while we start. So whatever your grounding technique is, whether you ground through like from the first chakra, so the base of the base chakra, down into the inner center of the earth, or do it through your feet, like opening up all those energy channels in the feet, and grounding down, really grounding deep, 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 deep down. You can even use both, like do feet and first chakra down. So you have like a triple grounding kind of. In the here and now. Make it really, really solid, strong roots, strong grounding. A bit more. Okay, and now let's get centered as well. So just place your awareness in the center of your head. into that neutral space. So if you've never done that before, just imagine like a line, like where a line would go through from one ear to the other, and then from the front, like between the brows to the back, and where that crosses, place your awareness there. That's that neutral space, that no mind space. And just stay centered and grounded throughout. I'm gonna get started now. We're going to start by balancing, just balancing the pituitary gland. Just a little more. Okay, we're also going to present time it, bring it all of it into the now moment. Now we're going to give it a healing, really like cleansing out any overlays, any obstructions, blocks, interferences, anything that would throw it off. One more. Okay, I'm just gonna stabilize that. Stabilize it and integrate it. Okay. Yeah, feels good. So just take in your own pace, just take a deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Yeah. Yeah, again, I've been working on this for the past 3 days. And I actually asked my guides, like, what can I do in addition to this? So what we just did, I basically have been doing like twice a day. And yeah, and they were saying like either use the fragrance of roses to balance and harmonize, or also castor oil. And yeah, I mean, I looked it up a little bit and I wasn't that surprised then because it actually is used quite a lot for the endocrine system and hormonal things. I only knew that people use it like for inflammation and things like that, topically, like we're all just talking topically here. And in this case, I was shown to just take a little bit of it and basically like rub it like on where your third eye is, right? And just counterclockwise for I don't know, several minutes, like however long feels comfortable to you if you want to try that out. Like I've been doing this in the evening, and since this is also like a really relaxing spot, like I don't mind sitting there for 10 minutes or so doing that. So yeah, but whatever you choose to do, obviously, preferably organic cold press, so no chemicals added and no refined oil because that gets absorbed. And yeah, I mean, other than that, of course, you can always like listen to frequencies, like look that up, but you want to be very discerning of that because like even if it's something that is really meant well, it might not be just right for you, right? So we want to be very mindful of any frequencies we have as an input, whether that is something that's actually really beautiful, or it's something like, I don't know, where we know that it's disruptive, because ultimately everything that's not really right for us is going to be somewhat disruptive, right? Whether that's like music, or that is, I don't know, the radio station or electronic devices or whatever. But another thing you could do, and I would encourage you to do, is toning or humming. So just basically hold that intention, like hold the intention of, just this perfect state of balance and harmony and health, and start sounding it, start humming it, and just trust yourself. Trust yourself that that tone that's coming out is gonna be the right tone for you. Because our own voice, our own sound is very healing to us. So when you do that and you hold that intention, basically what you're doing is you're saying, hey pituitary, look here, right? I'm showing you what it's like to have that perfect state of balance and peace and health and harmony, right? Now you do that. Now you match that, right? So you're asking it to attune. And the pituitary is going to be more than happy to do that, because that's its natural state. Like all natural states are wholesome states, right? That's the truth, right? So the true state is always going to be a whole state, like a wholesome state, like just by design, right? By our holographic design, given that it has to be so. So you're basically reminding it of its original state. Yeah, and just try that out. Again, trust yourself, and you can do that with other parts as well, of course. And try to do it from that neutral space. Because when you go into that neutral space, into that no mind space, that's basically where we're tapped into that 0 point energy, right? Where everything is possible. Like there's infinite possibilities, and it's really that boundless space that we're tapping into there. So just by doing that, getting centered before getting grounded, getting centered, and start doing that, and just holding the intention. And yeah, try that out with anything. Again, can be something else for you. What else? Oh yeah, I just wanted to mention an article I came across, right, a few days ago, because I was looking this up. And I mean, a lot is always said about the pineal gland, but not so much about the pituitary oftentimes, especially when it comes to like the spiritual meaning and all of that. And I found a very beautiful article, I found, which I'm gonna add in the description box below. It's basically, it starts by talking about collective sovereignty, but then it also goes into, meaning of truth, and then relates it to the pituitary, which is also referred to as the spirit of truth, or the spirit of the womb, or the spirit of the seat of wisdom. And yeah, I'm just going to read you a little bit of it so you get just a sense of what that article is like. So basically, he's calling it the seat of wisdom as well. And then he's saying, in partnership with the pineal gland, the pituitary gland provides a focus in the body temple for the nurturing spirit of the womb, another name for the spirit of truth. These names describe the function of this gland in the growth and maturation processes in the body, much as a mother wisely oversees the care and nurturing of her offspring. Here's the seat of wisdom, where the impeccable design and absolute control bring the firm dominion of spiritual and corporeal governance into the affairs of the temple and beyond. And yeah, he goes how it all ties into the creative process as well, and community building. And then this passage, I'm just gonna read you one more passage because I just love it. But he refers to the Exodus, and then he gives the example of the candlestick, right? And then, can you see that? No. And he says, well, first of all, the candlestick is made of pure gold, symbolizing the spirit and golden substance of love, out of which the 7 endocrine glands, along with the entire body temple, are made. And then further down below, he says, a profound sense of awe comes over me each time I read this passage, arousing in my innermost core a sense of the divine masculine and divine feminine together in rapturous embrace. Father God received into the womb of Mother God. It is clearly apparent to me that present within our own body temples is the reality which this prophetic candelabrum symbolizes. The 7 endocrine glands, powered by the spirit of love, focused in the pineal gland, and carefully coordinated by the spirit of the womb via the pituitary, to make the spirit of life manifest in the body temple with all its majesty and glory in a continual ceremony of ascension. Yeah, just to give you a taste. So if you're interested in reading up a little bit more about it, or like to get high on words, then check that out. And yeah, that shall be it for today. Thank you for being here. Hopefully I'll see you next time. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And yeah, until then, take care.